Hey, Donna Price here with the Womenpreneur Success Path and our weekly training. I'm excited to be with you today, and I have some good stuff to talk about. I am actually going to jump off the screen. There we go. So let's get started. If we can get it moving, always the challenge. So the Womenpreneur Success Path, different for all of us, but with some things that stay the same, right? So we have 4 pillars of success that we talk about. Leadership, being the CEO of your business. So that's all about getting clear on your purpose, vision, mission, having a strategic plan that points to that vision so that we're on track and moving that forward, and using our values to make big decisions with. And then creating a strategy so we're having a big world impact. The second pillar of success is creating your strategic marketing framework. And that's going to look different for each person. We need to be clear on who our target market is, or what our niche is. And then we need to hang out where they hang out and build and track the 8 profitability keys. I'm going to show you what those are in a second. So we want to create a predictable lead generation system. So that means that we're going to create a funnel that we're helping people to enter into our world, become part of our community, nurture those relationships over time, and convert eventually people into being buyers and customers, clients, whatever they're called in your company. The third pillar is products and services. So we need to innovate excellence. Without products and services, we don't really have a business. And we need to look at ways to package those products, services, launch them, relaunch them, get people interested and engaged over and over again, and consider creating a membership portal for adding a recurring revenue stream to your company. The fourth pillar is to operationalize your business. Create your well-oiled machine that gives you time freedom, money freedom, and part of that is automating your systems. And then the other part of that is creating policies and procedures, like how we operate, how we do it here at XYZ company, so that when you're ready to grow, you've got those all in place and you can hand them over to a staff person or an outsourced consultant or contractor. So operationalizing your business makes it easier to grow your business, scale your business, and eventually sell your business. And all of those rest on building a strong foundation, which is you, your health, wealth, your health and wellness, your success mindset, taking the time for personal care, and taking the time for personal growth and development. So those can all look different for each womanpreneur. So just to remind everybody what the profitability keys are: traffic to your store or website, connection, so connecting with people, having them opt into our community, and then nurturing them once they're part of our community, building that relationship so that when they need our service or they need our product, we're like top of mind and they convert into buyers. Looking at pricing. So these are profitability keys. So these are the ways that we can increase profits. So when we increase traffic to the store or website and convert it into people that are becoming part of our community, we can increase our profits. A really basic way to increase profit is to look at your pricing. It's always a scary one for some entrepreneurs to look at their pricing and increase it. But you can increase your profits when you increase your pricing. We can also increase profits when we increase the number of things that people buy, when we get them to come back and buy again, and when we create recurring transactions like that membership portal. And then the final way is to look at our expenses, our profit margin. So if you have a 20% profit margin, can you make it a 22% profit margin? If you have a 50% profit margin, can you make it a 55% profit margin? So what are some of the expenses we can look at? What are some of the ways that we can increase the profit? So those are the profitability keys, part of the Womenpreneur Success Path. And it's all about conversion. So when we look at each of those profitability keys, we're always looking at the numbers and looking at, all right, I have this amount of traffic. What's my conversion rate? What am I asking them to do? Are they saying yes, opting in? And around and around and around. You can pick up the entire framework in the Visionary Womenpreneurs Field Guide. Apologize for that link there. I don't like the way that came out, but compassersconsulting.com/field-guide, and you can get the field guide there. So today we're talking about traffic strategies. And the goal of traffic is increasing our opt-ins. So we're increasing our traffic, and then we want to look at how that opts in. So we're going to talk today about 5 out of 10 traffic strategies. So the first one is search engine optimization. So keyword research is a key to optimizing your website. So SEO is about your website, right? And we want to draw relevant traffic to the website. So it needs to relate to what we offer or sell. You need to look at your web pages for visibility, search ranking, by having on-page SEO techniques. And I'm going to give you some tools for each of these strategies in a second. So by doing this, you can boost your website's credibility and authority with off-page SEO strategies as well. So SEO sounds so complicated and intimidating, but there's some really good tools that you can use. The second part is you want to improve your website accessibility and indexability with some technical SEO adjustments. You want to generate valuable, high-quality content on your website to attract and retain visitors, and adapt content for voice search optimization to capture emerging search trends. So what are some tools that you can use for SEO? So Google has a suite of tools, right? So getting into your Google account, because we probably all have a Google account, looking at the Google Keyword Planner, it's a great tool for doing keyword research. If you're running a WordPress website, which is generally what I recommend, Yoast SEO is a great on-page SEO optimization plugin that you can use. And it's pretty easy. It's like red, yellow, green. It tells you if your page is green, like things are good. If it's red, things are not so good. Moz for link building and off-page SEO analysis. Screaming Frog for technical SEO audits and site crawling. And SEMrush for comprehensive SEO analysis and competitive intelligence. And some of those you're going to have to pay for to use. So the second strategy for boosting your traffic is content-driven traffic. So part of what I do on my website is I generate content on my WordPress site and I syndicate it out to draw traffic back. But let's look at some. So I do that through blogging, and you can, like I'm going to tell you about later, but I'll tell you now. I use a plugin called Blog to Social on my website where I can post all of my content out to all the social media sites. And I post, I think, to 9 different places most of the time for an article. So it's a great strategy of getting your content out there, inviting people back to the website. And I'll make a video about how I have a whole process I go through to drive traffic back to the website. You can also expand your reach by guest blogging on well-regarded blogs or platforms. So you can go out and identify like places that would be not your direct competitors, but complementary businesses to yours where you might have good information for their audience and then bring traffic back. So you increase visibility through submission of original high-quality articles, and engage with audiences with that content. You can also attract traffic by offering informative webinars and online courses. So stimulate user interaction and traffic through user-generated content initiatives. So getting people to generate content and promoting that content is another great strategy. So here are some content-driven traffic boost tools. So WordPress, my favorite platform for blogging and content management. Canva. I was Canva resistant for a long time, used a different tool, but now I'm over there on Canva, and it's got some great tools for creating engaging visuals and so many templates that you can use to do that, and some really cool ways where you can import things, and you can do some pretty cool stuff over there. So I'm a Canva convert, I guess, and paying for the premium service now. Medium is a good site for article submission, and article marketing used to be a big traffic strategy, and it's really not as big a strategy now. But having your articles on places like Medium, LinkedIn, is another way of doing it, where you're putting the article on that site and expanding the audience you reach, having a call to action in the article. You can use sites like Udemy, Systeme.io, Go High Level, Kajabi, School for creating and hosting online courses. And so I host my online course on my WordPress site, which I prefer. So totally, we all make decisions on how we're going to run our businesses, right? So totally up to you. But one of the things that putting it on Udemy is going to do is they're putting it in front of their audience. Or on Systeme, like they have traffic on their platform. Not so much Go High Level, I don't think. So some of those sites can help you with traffic just because you're there. But then you have to have a way that you're getting them back onto your list, right? So especially with Udemy, I think. Trello is a good place for content planning and collaboration. If you have a team where you want to collaborate on what the content calendar is going to look like. So social media, of course, right? It's a traffic strategy. So how do we use social media to get people to our site? We want to select and focus on social media platforms where your target audience is most active, and maintain a regular posting schedule to keep your audience engaged and driving consistent traffic to your site. So this was a question somebody asked me recently, is like, which platform? And the key really is where your audience is the best platform for you. And that's not necessarily the same as me or your friend. So you might have a friend that's doing great on Instagram and you're not. It might be because your audience is on LinkedIn or Pinterest or YouTube. So select and focus on social media where your people are. Okay. And foster community engagement by interacting with people through comments and messages. You can also implement targeted advertising on social media to reach specific audience segments. So paid advertising is a great strategy, right? But you're paying for it. So you have to decide how big your budget is and be able to scale that budget, like understand what you're asking people to do so that it makes sense to invest in paid advertising. So having that funnel set up so that you've got a strong call to action, and it's not just call me or come visit my website. You're directing them into your funnel and then moving them through that funnel so that at the end, you've invested in advertising, but you're making money, right? All right. So you can also collaborate with influencers, affiliate marketers to extend your reach, drive traffic, and continue building that brand around the vibrant community around your brand. So some social media traffic engagement tools. Hootsuite and Buffer, Blog to Social, Hello Woofy, all for scheduling. Zoho Social is nice. So scheduling and managing social media posts. So even though Blog to Social is a plugin on my WordPress site, I can schedule different types of social media posts from there and put them on my calendar. BuzzSumo for analyzing content performance on social media. Facebook Ad Manager or your LinkedIn Campaign Manager or wherever you're advertising, you want to be looking at those numbers and on top of those numbers. All right, number 4, video and interactive content for traffic growth. So video marketing, great strategy. People love video. Using platforms like YouTube to attract and engage a broader audience can drive traffic to your website. Driving traffic through engaging webinars, online courses, doing live streams, all great. Video marketing is definitely hot. And now we have YouTube Shorts, we have TikTok, we have a lot. We have, Instagram Reels, we have Facebook. We can do video pretty much everywhere now, and increase the traffic we're getting. You can promote user-generated content campaigns to boost engagement and attract new visitors, and leverage the immediacy of live streaming to engage audiences in real time. So you, in real time, encourage direct interaction. So some video traffic growth tools. YouTube, leading platform for video marketing. I use YouTube, and I use an add-on called TubeBuddy to help me make that a more efficient tool and set up some templates and things like that. And also just some great training from what's really working out there. Vimeo is great for video hosting and sharing. Zoom, there's a lot of choices for hosting webinars or meetings. This is being recorded on StreamYard. You could actually do it here as well. I forgot to add that in. I use Webinar Kit for creating evergreen webinars. So webinars that are always available, but are not live, right? But people can go and watch them and sign up for them and go through that experience of webinar, and it's there available. Typeform or SurveyMonkey for creating interactive quizzes and polls. And of course, there's many other tools that you could use for that as well. Email marketing for direct traffic. So part of our goal with traffic is to get people on our email list. And then we have the ability to email those people and send them directly to an offer or a service or a free thing. But email is how we nurture the relationships. So we're trying to get people to move from social media or wherever our first contact is into our email list, so that we can build those relationships, and we can then directly tell them about services, products, and drive that traffic to those services or products. So you can also use solo ads in other people's email and direct them to your site. You can employ email strategies for customer retention, and you can re-engage people that haven't responded in a while and drive traffic to a product or service. So some email marketing tools. So there's definitely lots of options when it comes to email marketing platforms. And I encourage you to not just email from your Gmail account. It will not work in the long run. You want people in an email marketing software such as MailChimp, Fluent CRM, Groundhog, GetResponse, ConvertKit, ActiveCampaign, Sendinblue, and there's many others. You want an email marketing software that allows you to do automations or autoresponders to segment or tag the people coming in, and that allows you to customize your emails better, and it allows you to manage your lists better. Copying and pasting 200 emails into a Gmail will not work. Don't do it. You're going to get flagged as a spammer. Landing page builder. So having a place where you're driving traffic to, where they can opt in. So you can use builders like Lead Pages, Optimize Press. I use Brizzy.io. I can build landing pages on my website. Thrive Themes. So all of them create landing pages to capture email leads. You can also use a form builder such as Opt-in Monster, Fluent Forms, and there's other options out there for building really cool pop-ups and opt-in forms that can help with your conversion. All right. There are 5 more traffic strategies, and I'm going to post the second part of this training in the members area for people that pick up the the field guide at compassroadsconsulting.com/field-guide. That's where we house most of the trainings. The weekly workshop are in that members area. So this training, while you might be watching it not on our website, maybe on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, you can go and join in the members area, and you'll have access to all the past trainings right there. You'll also have the field guide and some other great resources that are in that members area. So I encourage you to pick that field guide up. Gives you the whole framework, talks about the whole success path and the profitability strategies, and it's a really good resource. So I encourage you to take a look at that, and I will see you in the members area. Check it out, compassroadsconsulting.com/field-guide to learn the next 5 traffic strategies. Make it a great day. Take big action in your business. Take care.